So I heard that there was some Call of Duty Black Ops 2 zombie slander against my name and a couple other zombie YouTubers in this Dr. Skipper video. So we're going to have a word with this man and see exactly what's going on here.
2012.
It's 2012, okay.
You attend a class where you can't focus on any of the work assigned there.
Okay.
On the way home, you rest your head on the cold glass window of the car or school bus to then power up the thing you were looking forward to most that day.
Xbox
Maybe it was a
360,
PS3,
bro. This is full on
Xbox
nostalgia.
360.
That's a relax again clip,
Either
bro.
way,
What are you
run
doing with that,
upstairs to
bro?
your room and throw away whatever
Not with the
stress,
Minecraft.
homework, or bad thoughts you brought home with you that day. As
Okay.
you grab a disc that's stained with dirty fingerprints because you were
Kanye.
too rich to ever grab it from the top. And then
Easy.
proceed to clean the disc with a t-shirt that's probably just as dirty as the damn disc.
Yeah.
And then you watch a cutscene.
Yeah,
until you
all
approach
my
a menu
discs
that
be looking
reads
like that.
Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
The iconic,
Start a party
the
chat with
lad.
two friends you know from
Sheesh.
school alongside four other
Two
people
friends.
that you've never met in
Come
real
on,
life, but
bruh.
you can still call friends.
Exactly.
You all go to
Online
private
gamer
lobbies
friends.
where
More
you
friends than
run
actual
free-for-all
friends.
snipers to reenact that montage video you saw at school
Yes,
the same
sir.
very
Pomage.
day after day
No.
after day.
No.
You lose track of time and realize you're an adult full of nostalgia.
And
Call
then
of
I'm
Duty is a
already
series that's
25,
more than just
and
a
here I
game.
am.
Like
Yeah.
Minecraft, Halo, or any other franchise I played in my youth.
We gotta quit gaming.
Tied to me.
Get into the real world.
Just telling you guys how I'm gonna be doing videos. You know, natural games.
This is
There's a part of me
everybody's
that
first
shaped me
videos,
the
bro.
person I am today, like so many of you watching. This. I started with COD 4, MW2,
Dude,
Black
MW2
Ops
was
2,
my G.
even a later title, but it doesn't really
Oh,
matter
Advanced
where you start.
Warfare?
What matters
Yeah,
most
I don't know
is what
about that.
you made of that time.
I mean, true.
Boy, did I make the most.
Somebody
of Black
start on
Ops 2.
Vanguard? Please, no. Will game chat ever come back to this?
And you tied him to a chair full of explosives, and the only way to save you both was for him to name 2 Call of Duty games.
He would
most likely
live.
save Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Actually
I know
true.
in some random
Yeah,
part
he
of the globe
definitely
there's
would.
the minority who jump for joy when you say Call of Duty Ghosts or Vanguard. Springfield, maybe.
Who are these people?
When you hear Black Ops 2, you
Who are
think
these
zombies,
people?
The campaign with multiple
I mean, that's what I'm
choices,
saying,
or the
zombies.
Shitty Troll Munchies intro.
So congratulations on raising a retarded young man.
Dude.
From every other goddamn YouTuber at the time.
No, man. I'm telling you, the hottest music back then,
Call
bro.
of Duty Black Ops 2.
We
The
miss
Queen
it.
croaked. We went through a global pandemic.
Queen died?
I exist, and Kanye West went to war with the skinny tatted SNL man.
Yeah, no, I don't
Life
know about
changes
that one.
drastically
Easy,
in 10
easy
years.
dead.
You see the title? You get it? Saying Black Ops 2 is a
I can't
good
believe
game
it, bro.
isn't a controversial take or
It's
even
not a
special.
controversial
You can
take
find
anymore.
hundreds of video essays
Yeah.
where grown men get teary-eyed about the 2012. When the game came out, I was 10.
The
All I
wings
knew
of-
was grown men getting off their 9-to-5 jobs.
That's what I'm saying.
10-year-old to die of cancer. The angle I
That was the best part of life.
Its anniversary. The game
Yep.
is 10 years old.
And then editing it all
Actually,
together.
I lied. The game is turning 10 years old, but it looks nice in the title, and I'm not
The game is 10 years old. Hey, I said it on Twitter. The game is 10 years old, okay?
until its official birthday because there's other games that are also turning 10 this year that I want.
Borderlands is
also,
10?
It's my video and I make
Borderlands
the most happy
2?
fucking birthday Call of Duty. Here's a Dairy
What am I
Queen ice
doing,
cream.
man?
Black Ops 2 is a universally enjoyed game, and it'd be really easy
It's
for me
amazing.
to blindly praise it in this video for brownie points, not to
I
stroke
mean,
my ego. But
yeah, I'm curious to hear what he has to say
I was
about
originally
it.
The minority critiquing something that was really enjoyed and was to be proven right over time.
Yeah.
Like for real, these two videos aged so well. So
Yeah, yeah, considering, I mean, Halo Infinite could have been great, but this game was deleted after the DLC was just non-existent,
Especially
man.
this one.
He did the same joke about 3 times already.
I
What
know
I'm trying to say is
exactly.
I'm not blinded by brand loyalty, and at times can be
Yeah,
actually
I don't know who
overly
Xbox or
pessimistic.
PS4
But
is,
in the
bro.
case of Black Ops 2, it really makes me interested on how I want to tackle this video.
Black Ops 2
All
was
I have to say
iconic
is that the
everywhere,
game is
bro.
Perfect, and you would most likely trust whatever I say. Due
I
to
mean,
the game's
exactly.
reputation or your own I'm a victim of this. Before making
I mean,
this
true.
video, I knew that it wouldn't be that
Would it be good going back?
because of word of
I
mouth
mean,
over
we
the
don't
years.
know.
Black Ops 2 is great. COD Ghost was not, and COD got worse and worse over
I mean, COD did get worse and worse. I mean, he's spitting facts. Listen, he might think this is the common takes, but these are factual, bro. There's a reason why they're factual.
for the years. This isn't to discredit the game's I haven't even
The musicals, bro, my favorite.
began to talk about the game.
My
yet, but
favorite
it does really
features.
make me fascinated about the power of nostalgia.
Walter?
Call of Duty is a really good marker to track the change of opinions toward video games games because of how
And
mainstream
also
series
different
is.
audiences.
In the
Yeah,
modern
literally.
landscape of gaming, we all fall victim to relieving criticism of older media that was once controversial. due to
Why
the
why
landscape
these
getting
clips,
way
dude?
worse.
Yeah, World
When
War II
Modern
game.
Warfare 3 first
Vanguard.
launched, it originally had mixed
Archon.
reviews, but in the year 2022, after playing games like Vanguard, Cold War, even Modern Warfare,
It's also just because the amount of money that's being poured into Call of Duty is less and less over the years, despite what everybody thinks. And I think that is why everybody expects games to be better, when in actuality, I think we're just on a consistent downward slope, and that is why we see such a nostalgia.
2019, you could go back to play Modern Warfare 3 and completely dismiss all previous stances by accident due to the dramatic shift of quality over
Exactly.
time.
Look at Black Ops
Halo
4,
Reach
bro.
was once said to be the worst Halo game ever on its release, and
Oh,
since then
Lord.
Halo 4 took its place, then 5
Yeah.
took its place,
And
now
then
Infinite sits
Infinite.
as the worst Halo game currently.
Which is absolutely embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
This is the most obnoxious thing I've ever experienced in my life.
But I also find
This is
the same
gaming.
dilemma being present in the
Soul-sucking.
former. There's a lot of games that have great reputations. Extremely difficult to play and might be
Not
slightly
Snoop, bro.
overrated.
Be a sussy baka.
A big offender of this are Bethesda games.
Stop with the
Fallout 4 and
Breaking Bad,
76 are
man.
worse
Cancel
than New
Breaking
Vegas
Bad,
and 3.
please.
Maybe has some min.
But replaying
Dude,
New Vegas
Fallout-
or even Skyrim in the year 2022 is exhausting.
It's a lot,
Fallout New
yeah.
Vegas stands out from the rest because of its lightning in a bottle.
We're just
premise,
old
so it's
gamers.
justified.
Honestly, we just need to come to terms that we're just gamers that are too old for it at this
Even though
point.
the game is extremely dated.
Yeah, we're too old.
More chicken.
But in the case of Fallout
No,
3,
don't
it's
eat more
also
chicken.
really dated and doesn't
They
have
got
that same
pesticides
lightning
in
in a
there.
bottle magic that New Vegas has, making it quite limp.
You'll pay for that.
But if you ask the person who played it when it first came out, they could possibly praise the game very highly.
What is this?
Within the last decade, but are going off of
Making
nostalgia.
these clips.
Nostalgia is a
Ooh,
powerful
big
tool
PSP.
because it's 100% subjective. With my adult
I mean,
brain,
yeah,
I can rip
nostalgia
apart
is
Fallout 4 for
ridiculous.
multiple reasons and admit that it's an extremely flawed project. But back in
I mean, that's the only thing that feels Call of Duty at this point.
Of me getting the game for Christmas in 2015 and playing it throughout my entire
That's what I'm
winter break in my
spitting, man, with
Making a
BL3
video
right
like
there.
this is extremely scary. Black
Yes.
Ops 2 is very personal. to
It
me.
is the
And
most
judging
nostalgic
content
Call of
nostalgia
Duty of
by
all time.
Examining it with hindsight can be a gamble.
Yeah,
But
it can
fuck
be
Weeball. Here's
very
Black Ops
risky.
2, 10 years
It
later.
may not be nothing to y'all.
Twitter, Reddit, or any other landscape
Yeah, don't
that's
share
available
it.
to spread it around.
Don't share it. No,
Subscribe
actually do
as
share it,
well.
but just don't share it on
helps.
Reddit. Don't go on
Please.
Reddit. Don't go on Reddit. But yeah, check out
Modern
Dr. Skipper,
climate of
man.
Gen Z humor, shouting Big Chungus and playing Breaking Bad memes can be funny to some. This was made by the official Buffalo Bills account.
Okay, that's funny,
The
dude.
best way to put a kid in the ER back in the day was to spam the hit marker sound effect a million
True!
times.
MLG Teletubbies! Oh my goodness, what a classic. Pyrocynical will never forget, bro.
Mountain Dew and the infamous MLG
Dude,
logo
or
spin in
the
circles for 10 minutes.
or the ear rape, as they say. This is me playing Black Ops 3.
Or the times I showed speed or streamers that cared a tiny bit about their appearance. There are only
I mean,
pale
exactly.
nerds who recorded their 720p
Yes, sir, that's me.
matches while
We're
going
here.
outside once a week to pick up their shipment of G Fuel.
Exactly,
Then get into a
exactly.
midlife crisis where the only
And
solution
that's
was
not
to
even unironic. Like, that is fully truth.
spam Grand Theft Auto tattoos while getting a decent haircut.
Yeah.
2012
Stop!
we didn't have
Stop!
many options of what content to make.
That's
in games.
embarrassing.
You either had grown men screaming at
I miss
NBA
2012 though.
Slenderman, or Minecraft creators making music.
Minecraft Fortnite creators. No!
2 was the most
Not
played
my
game in the
boy.
world in 2012.
It
And
was.
universally
Which is
enjoyed.
why also I don't think there will ever be a Call of Duty like this, because back then there were so few games that were played, but now it's so widespread, which is such a good point.
making it a gold mine for content creators. You had the nerds dropping gameplay going beast mode from their mom's basement.
Yeah,
Whose gamer tag was
legitimately.
playing the role of Master Oogway for the youth. The Van
Yeah, dude, that man was already old in
videos,
BO2.
zombie videos,
That's
trick
wild.
shotting, and actual
He's
fucking
ancient now.
sports ran rampant. MW2
Yeah.
was the start for digital creation on COD, but Black Ops 2 is where everyone began to make
It
the
where
big
it
break and get some
exploded.
fucking dough.
Yeah,
Content wasn't
exactly.
exhausting like it is now, and didn't change how the game played every other week. As of right now, Call of
Exactly.
Duty content is no
Yes,
longer
I mean, I miss that, dude. I miss when it was actually about, like, genuine content creation, genuine fun, not just a meta.
centered around being fun anymore, but instead centered around being overly competitive for business opportunities.
Exactly.
Looks like a fucked up carrot.
Well, first of all, it's a beak
Videos like KY or Speedy having a good time in talkative lobbies. You are
Bring
now
back
just
comedy to
by
YouTube.com,
boring,
please.
Sweaty, try-hard battle royale
I
creators like this
know.
girl who's most likely cheating.
Exactly.
Not to come off like an incel. I click Control V and they're fucking everywhere. But this person is the newest
legitimately.
creator to blow up off their ego toward Warzone.
Yes.
clips. Everyone today
Don't
wants to
say
be a
it.
streamer.
Don't say it.
So you have an oversaturation of neckbeards who get bloodshot red, sweaty. What
What is this?
And the sphere gets so
Who makes
saturated that
this?
it begins to bleed into casual lobbies within most games.
I mean, this is what I'm saying, bro. It's gotten ridiculous. And that's not just Call of Duty. That is a Fortnite thing. We have to acknowledge that.
Was running a meta of the most broken gun of the week while slide canceling and treating every match.
Thank goodness slide canceling is gone.
Make a digital career out of their clips. Call of Duty's always had their sweats. I know that, but they aren't nearly as generic and desperate as the modern way. Seeing somebody dick an entire team with an intervention or ballista was respectable, and if you had cool sniping montages, it wouldn't be that surprising to see FaZe in your gamer tag.
True.
Nowadays, you just need to play Fortnite or
just gotta do
Valorant,
cranks.
you'll probably get in. The pro
Stop with the breathing, bro.
And even now, it's not the pro aspect of Call of Duty bleeding.
Oh my
It's just the clip
gosh.
culture and wanting to put a show on every time you're live because it has objectively made people's careers. But in all honesty, the hell's
Which
getting
is
praised.
wild because literally now we're seeing the back end where it's like these careers are basically going down because there's an oversaturation of too many games now. This is the meme. What am I
being a
looking at?
professional COD player in the year 2022.
I know
The
it's
downfall of
impossible.
video games started when kids could play I remember when I was a kid and saw a Prestige Master in COD. I didn't
I'm
tell him to
FaZe.
take a
I'm
shower
right.
or go
I'm
outside.
FaZe.
I
I'm
said,
right.
"Motherfucker,
I'm
friend
FaZe."
request."
Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, dude, it's wild how all these people are gonna quit, and I'm probably gonna quit too. It's wild how we be
I've
quitting
came to
so
the
fast.
conclusion that when it comes to content creation around Black Ops 2, it's not my nostalgia clouding my judgment at all. Someone getting a squad wipe in Warzone just doesn't compete with open voice chat lobbies.
Amen.
2012 culture.
Amen,
YouTube was
dude.
tiny in scale in comparison.
2012
and
culture
Twitch
was
almost
wild.
Non-existent.
Twitch
While
didn't
Minecraft
even
was on the come up
exist,
for
yeah.
creators Like Bajan Canadian, Stampy Lana,
So few people were on Twitch in 2012. Not even me. I started in 2015, and that was really early, even for BL3. I remember not many people were streaming in 2015.
The community for Call of Duty was thriving just as much.
Yeah, it was great.
Before the Vanoss crew and other creators began to explode off of GTA and Gary's mod content, they revolutionized.
They started
YouTube
on
by just
BL2.
having
Yeah, this is
fun
where
with
I
videos,
watched
too.
it.
These were
Exactly.
not just products of their time either. Each video had millions on top of millions of views.
They were
that began to impact
massive.
Culture.
Yes.
You could go to school and say an inside joke from a video, and someone would most likely understand the reference.
They would know. Yeah,
Content
that's so
was either
true.
Highlight clips or commentary let's plays.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Rice. Rice flavored gum. You can call me Brian.
No, dude, I'm telling you, every big content creator in the past 5 or 6 years has a gameplay video like this, bro.
Creators like Vanoss and KY or Speedy were making full-on edited projects that you could still feel the ripple effect of to this day.
Yeah.
Creators like Swagger Souls, Fitz,
So
Tommy, and
wild.
Jishlag get props
Every
for that.
single funny YouTuber uses this exact same boring style that was never as good as the original. I despise
on
it.
the editing to their videos.
Yeah.
When you go down the line of inspiration, it all goes back to someone getting inspired by someone who got inspired by these videos.
It's all
and most likely
inspiration
also
by
inspired
somebody
by
else.
someone.
Yep.
The ripple effect goes unnoticed and is often underappreciated.
That's the whole point of
But like I
YouTube
said, you
videos.
can still feel
I
its
agree.
effect to this day in some of your most enjoyed content creators. But
Yep.
the reason these videos are good boils down to one simple fact. These videos were just friends having fun. Having fun
Yep.
playing a game they loved while making careers out of it. It was
Exactly.
fun that setting these people up for life financially.
I mean, I
Revolutionizing
miss
a
that.
format that is still used to this day. while
I miss that because I still don't think it's as quality as it was back then, and I don't know if that's because of the culture or just the way games are developed.
entertaining millions, and it was done in Black Ops 2. And
I
that's just
think
the
it was a
style of
mixture of
content.
both,
Like I said,
though,
you still had
when
the
I
zombie
look at
creators
it.
in the come up, trolling
Zombie
videos, and other
creators,
pieces of
LMAO.
content all
Who would
done
that
in
be,
Black
bro?
Ops 2. This content was more impactful.
Dude, the BO2 COD champs was monumental at the time. Now nobody even wants to compete. Scump says it's his last year, and that's the biggest thing that's happened this year with professional Call of Duty, man.
Any small streamer getting a quad kill on Rebirth Island ever will be. So it's not just nostalgia and being stuck in the past. Content was just
Exactly.
better.
It was, and it was more widespread,
part of the video.
right?
The zombies in the campaign are enjoyed by some, but when you talk about Black Ops 2, almost everybody reflects on the multiplayer aspect, and that's justified. The campaign is only
MP was fire.
So it could have gone
Ain't nobody
one or the
playing
other
campaign.
after you played it.
Exactly.
The only way to really get into zombies is by being committed to its Easter eggs or lore.
You are a
Oh, see, this is the slot I was talking about.
endless faggot lip little piece of shit.
And that could be
Okay, wait, hold on. We're skipping the multiplayer section. He better explain himself in the zombie section. Come on now.
It's 4 a.m. on December 18th, 2020.
I better hear some explanation here.
Absolutely a number I just pull out of thin air. The
I don't
members
even
of the
know when it
core
came
friend
out.
Group are either asleep or grinding for legendary weapons in Borderlands 2. So instead of caving to terminal
the
boredom,
Wolf of
man
Wall
the fuck
Street
up and load into
playthroughs, bro.
transit by yourself.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you don't want to be here, bro. Don't be there, bro.
Zombies is a weird little accident made out of curiosity that still stands 14 years later. Like,
Unfortunately, in the worst way possible.
me, if it was 20. That joke didn't really work. Zombies
No.
was never intended to
No,
be a
sir.
selling factor for Treyarch's games.
It
was
wasn't.
only
That's the
in late
wildest
stages of World
thing.
War's development as a neat bonus to players that finish the campaign.
Isn't that wild? And people still play World at War to this day.
Nocturne was a massive hit, which isn't
Yep.
that surprising. From 2008 to 2015, making a zombie
There
game
were a
essentially just
lot
jamming
of
car
big-
keys in the face of gamers.
There were a lot of big zombie games, but now what's interesting is when you look at it, there are no zombie games being made anymore. It was such a dying trend, and I still believe that it is that
Because
dying
of the
trend.
success, more maps were
It's
made
the
for
only
World
zombies
War,
game
and the
that's
game would
made
continue to
alive,
flourish into Black
you know?
Ops 1 with an even larger budget.
Exactly. Oh gosh, stop it,
Kino
bro.
der Toten
Don't
and the
do it.
DLC maps, despite
Dream.
being controversial, were so loved and enjoyed.
How was
that a
Call
whole
of the Dead
designated team
controversial?
was made for the Zombies game mode, going into the development for Black Ops 2, with Jimmy Zielinski being the game's design director. Earlier I mentioned how the game's marketing built
Exactly.
insane hype for Transit, but now we're at the part of the video where I need to address Transit itself. Transit is the largest example of popping sense.
Ah, yeah, Transit is the worst. It's a nostalgia bubble, like he said, but with no content,
that I explained
no
about in the
substance,
intro. But
no
I also have a
substance.
large amount of empathy for the game designers of Transit. As much as Transit has its faults,
I
I'll
do
always
too.
respect when a studio tries
This
to
was
take
Jimmy
its
Zielinski's
subplots and
full
fails
failure.
Way more than when a studio tries to play it really safe and
Shout out
ends
to
up being
OW2.
uninspired or underwhelming. But worse. Nuketown Zombies, slightly
Yep.
better, but still shit.
No,
5
thank
but
you.
worse, and
Yes.
Call the Dead, but worse. I said
I
reinvented,
gotta agree.
invented.
I gotta
need to
agree.
reiterate that because don't be misunderstood. The remasters in Black Ops 3 with Zombie Chronicles, mwah. And if you didn't play zombies, just trust me. And if you really are that desperate for content, go watch some zombie creators. Fuckers
True.
are pretty much zombies
True.
themselves, living off of scraps.
Literally, I mean, look at me. This is literally what I'm doing right here, right now, dude. I'm watching this. I'm watching the slander right here.
I know it's our job to help this guy and everything, but I think this guy's a lost cause.
Ideas will also help.
Hey, dude, people love watching it, dude. I gotta bring it back, bro. Listen, the ranking, the tier lists were massive in 2021. We still gotta bring it back,
Having
bro.
tight deadlines as well as console limitations. Treyarch originally had a lot of hope for Transit's development process, and if
But
all
yeah,
the original
Transit-
concepts were able to work, it could have been one of the best zombie
just-
maps ever made.
just not
But like
it,
I
bro.
said, Transit was so big and ambitious that the engine literally wouldn't have been able to run it.
This is also the truth. Jimmy Zielinski was crying.
So because of this,
He
the
was
map is
crying.
littered with
Literally
gross
lost his
fog to
job
shrink
over
your
this
point of
map.
view, so the game could render textures.
Yep.
Also, the denizens were put in to discourage you from exploring
To
the map,
literally
while
hate
also
you.
slowing you down so the game
It's
could have
all-
a buffer to
all
once
despair.
again render new areas without crashing.
And now we have Duran Fong and the Archon. So, and potentially Mod for 2 Zombies. Coming this year. I believe it. It's coming. It's happening.
With that being said, 10 years later, Transit in its release date still sucks
Is it-
ass.
is
The
it-
bus is flawed,
I mean,
the
is it
player
better
has
than
no
what we have
control.
now?
The areas are
Unfortunately,
barren
yes.
And are often better played standalone
Which
instead
is
of within
sad.
Transit. Like,
Yes.
town could actually be fun on its own when not
But
played in
not
Transit.
in
And while
the
the map
whole
was
map,
the debut
yes.
for buildable items, it was still flawed due to the turbine being essential for the map while only being able to carry one item at a time. Also, too, the craftable items were pointless. While we're at it, the turbine mechanic sucked. The Wonder
Yeah, the turbine shouldn't have happened. The buildables shouldn't have happened. I mean, they're so much better towards the end of the life cycle, but
weapon had to
this
be crafted and it broke if you use it too much. Making
was
you have to reload the
trash.
map to make
It was
again.
just not it, dude. And they say, oh yeah, here's the jet gun.
Process sucked. The fog and lava
Nah,
were
get it away.
annoying.
Get it away.
I see I'm starting to lose some of you with over specifics.
Yeah,
You get
it's
the point.
it's
Transit
this
really
is
fucking
BO2
sucks.
Zombies
But I
over
still like
specifics.
it. The chaos element of Transit is definitely the most entertaining part of it.
I mean, that's
As
the
Mike
greatest
Wazowski
part.
from the hit film
Just
Monsters
losing your
Incorporated
life.
Once said, "It's out of our hands."
Legitimately.
unpredictable and confusing, letting you know that
Yeah,
you're
we're way
something
too old for
chaotically
this.
flawed.
Please
I have
stop.
a lot of memories of shit hitting the fan or panicking because nothing ever
As he
went
picks up
smooth.
the SMR.
Oh no.
Split screen, bro. No, that's not me, dude. It's not me.
So I could say that I like trains
Stop
as a
saying
kid,
that.
but that's only because I had fun with friends time to time when I was a kid.
Yes, like a RPG.
This isn't real, is it? It's not a real clip,
That's
dude.
it, right? One bad oopsie from Black Ops Zombies and the rest were golden.
Oh yeah, we don't talk about this. We don't talk about this. Yeah, get rid of
I
this.
hate Die Rise. I hate it. I
Yes.
hate it. I
Yes.
hate it. Transit
Yes,
and
this is also
plans falling short in development
the
really
whole
made it
pin in the
stand out as a
coffin for Jimmy
total
Zielinski
shit
here.
show. And regardless of quality, a shit show
He didn't
can be
make it
really
after
fun.
this.
Die Rise does something
Die Rise
worse.
is not fun.
It's boring. And I'd rather
Yeah.
have chaotic and confusing than bland and forgettable.
This is the
Wait,
truth.
No, that's me. The elevators were annoying because you couldn't control
You can't
them
be
unless
doing
had a
that.
one
You,
side
why
over.
you gotta make so many jokes about yourself,
Obnoxious,
man?
And the map's art style was ugly. But it had good wall buys and the sliquifier was nice. That's an understatement. It was really nice, actually.
It was
had
cool.
personality.
It was a
Shooting
Tide
zombies
Pod
on
gun.
the floor, making
We'll always
zombies
love it.
slip and slide
Yeah.
all over the damn place.
We'll always
What a
love it.
wacky, out-the-box fun gun. Can't be said for this snooze fest of a map.
But that's
I know
about
I'm rushing,
it.
I just don't want to talk about
Are you rushing? PhD flopper? Are you rushing?
You forgot about this map.
No, you didn't.
Zombies
Oh,
and season
we've
pass
you.
holders.
Who cares?
Battle pass.
Who cares? This worst zombies map of all time. Come on, no
was a bonus
Nuketown.
map that was small and had zombies in the map.
Combat training of Call of Duty
That's
Zombies.
it. It's the same as
That
Town,
is
pretty
it.
Much. Not a full map, but a fun area.
But
if you wanted to go
a
high
little bit
rounds.
larger.
I don't hate Nuketown Zombies, but there's not much to be said about it.
I
And
mean,
I'd rather use my time
exactly.
to praise the other three maps for the rest
That's what
of
I'm
the
saying, bro. They got the better ones.
Before
Literally, we don't talk about. A turn, we don't talk about
zombie
that.
maps ever made, and was the most
Yes,
crucial
sir.
for the zombies game mode. Before Mob of the Dead, you got Transit, Die Rise.
That was the
and
Jason
Nuketown
Blundell
zombies. In
birth
comparison
right
to
here.
World at War and Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 was a laughingstock because these maps were mid as hell.
I literally would not be
Some
around
were
without
fun
Mob
with
of the
Black
Dead,
Ops
bro.
1's DLC
Saved my
maps,
entire
so then to
career.
dive
Saved
into
my
three
life.
Stinker-ass maps that
Yep.
failed to meet expectations.
Exactly.
Some were getting ready to jump off the fucking show.
Yeah,
People
I was
losing
me.
hope with zombies,
I was
and
me.
were getting nostalgic
It
about
was
the old
Void of Despair.
structures. Jimmy
Yep.
Zielinski was the leader for the past two projects, but a new lead was assigned to Mob
And
of the
Treyarch
Dead,
took
his
that
name
boy
was
out.
Jason Blundell.
And there he is.
He was originally the
Look at him in this. I've never seen him in this shot. Oh my gosh.
Mob of the
Yeah,
Dead
he
is a
killed
linear,
it.
self-contained story that originally had no
He
connections to any larger picture.
more
besides
than
the
killed
film.
it. He
But before we
set
talk
an
about the
entire
map, let's talk
motion
about its atmosphere.
forward.
Nowadays, if you talk about Alcatraz, you'll get a correction from an idiot 14-year-old kid. Actually, it's
Blood of the Dead?
Yeah, fuck. Alcatraz is a historical
True.
prison in San Francisco, notorious for holding high-profile mobsters.
Yeah.
including
I've never been there.
famous Al Capone. It's
The
also said to
Seagull?
be impossible to escape from due to it being a
Yeah.
rock in the middle of the ocean.
I mean, they say
So if
that,
an
but
inmate
then
breaks out,
some
they have to
gamers
swim for
left,
freedom,
so-
meaning they would either drown or freeze
I mean,
to
they were
death.
playing
An
Rust,
escape
bro.
attempt was made, but the three inmates either died in the water.
Nah, they
or
made
escaped
it.
successfully to then never be heard or seen
They
from
made
again.
it.
The
They
game
made it.
designers
They got a
visited the
W.
now closed prison to take notes and photos so that they could be accurate for the level design. But while
Which is
Alcatraz
wild.
is a
It's
cool
so
concept for a
common.
map, we've had other Call of Duty maps with great concepts like zombies bringing down the Titanic, where you
Which
play on the
is
literal Titanic. But the map
not
wasn't
a
executed
good
well and was
idea.
mainly due to its lack
Yes,
of
sir.
impressive atmosphere.
Yeah, we ain't gotta talk about
Mob of the
BO4.
Dead
We ain't gotta
also
talk about
actors who
BO4.
depicted famous mobsters in movies or television shows. The recently passed Ray Liotta, popular
Oh,
from
dude,
Goodfellas,
I
played
know.
the intimidating Billy Hansen.
Great role.
Chaz Palminteri from A Bronx Tale played Salvatore De Luca. Michael Madsen from Reservoir Dogs played Michael Finn O'Leary. And Joe Pantoliano, who played Ralphie in The Sopranos, plays
We'll
Alfred
never get a
Arnold
cast
in
like this
GTA
ever
movies.
again. I'm just looking at this like, bro, there's no way.
Titanic map Voyage of Despair had a messy plot with
Wait, why are we talking about BO4, bro?
theme. And while I like the original crew,
Which comparing
zombies,
it
they
to
don't really
Blood
fit into
and
Mob of
Mob,
the Dead's theme
there's
either.
no way.
Some of
Mr.
the best
Dalek,
characters in
JD.
Zombies are one-off characters that were made to fit the atmosphere. of
Yeah, we
whatever
love
map
Mr.
they're in.
Dalek.
The only other map to encapsulate this feeling just as well as Mob of the Dead was Shadows of Evil, which was also made by
Ooh,
Jason
dude, that
Blundell for
it's
Black
just
Ops
the
3.
music,
The four
just the
characters that you
music
play in that game fit
brings it
right
right
into the
back,
most
bro.
gorgeous setting to encapsulate the time period. But that's Black Ops 3. I'm getting ahead of myself.
I mean, yeah,
Mob of the
yeah,
Dead's
yeah, yeah.
characters are amazing.
That's a couple years later. That's a couple years later. BO3, when that turns 10 years old, that's time when I gotta cry. That's the time I gotta cry, genuinely.
It makes sense why they chose the
Boom,
cast
boom,
they
boom,
did
bada
because they're
boom,
all supposed to be
boom,
shitty
boom.
prison inmates. And what better
Yep.
people to represent that than mobsters played by actors who played iconic mobsters?
Yes,
Everything
sir.
you need to know about these people is set up in the map's amazing intro. You meet the cast one by one, showing that they're all deceptive criminals. Talking with the security guard Ferguson in a friendly manner, knowing that his death is
just nothing will ever come to this,
no
man.
Emotion and working in their own self-interest.
No story.
James Gandolfini, the actor who played Tony Soprano, died 2 months after this map came out.
Wait,
and
really?
That's my main criticism.
What is it, my fault? You're twice as likely to be robbed by a black?
Why is it? Why is that?
Like, imagine if you got
what are you
heavily
talking
around
about?
Alcatraz while you go on a bloodlust for rigatoni.
How does that relate with Mom and Dad? What are you talking about?
Due to the selfish and deceptive natures within them, living and dying again and again until they break that cycle from previous actions done on the map. And
I mean, yeah, it's just like COD Zombies YouTubers breaking the cycle over and over until we can get out. That's me.
Shut up, you goddamn bird!
Fall down.
To die and have to repeat the cycle again.
Yes,
Also, somehow their revolvers got extended mags. They fucking shoot 20 shots before dying. I don't know. And when you start playing Mob of the Dead, you feel the
it's just like Call of the Dead, bro. They got 3 shots in a double barrel.
Bodies everywhere, while the prison is destroyed and on fire. Look at the mystery box, for fuck's sake.
I know, dude. It's so used in everything as well with custom maps.
Bad about Transit. A closed-off map with fun areas and good buildable.
Closed-off maps are the best. People love that.
Shitty turbine to progress.
This is
true.
true.
You have the afterlife mechanic that could also be used as infinite quick revive.
Liam C115. Is that Liam Winter?
Fucking cakewalk. A good
Bank.
A good pack-a-punch system.
Bank never came back because of that.
Fun weapons. Feeding the dogs for the Hell's Retriever.
Yeah, they don't like that. They don't like that.
Mob of the Dead is my personal favorite zombie.
Mob of the Dead is my top zombies map of all time.
Transit, while having personality alongside just being fun. I know Black Ops 2 had
and Electric Cherry was a great perk.
And with that, we go to Buried.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen a DLC carry as hard as Mob of the Dead did. Yeah, true.
Is Buried the best map of the Victus crew?
Yes, sir.
If you're
yes,
not
sir.
A freak, but instead of average Joe, the Victus crew.
I smell a plan.
That boy almost 40 years old, bro.
Let's be honest, it's not that hard to be the best of Victus when your 2 previous maps were Transit and Die Rise.
I mean,
Buried is a fun map with a pretty atmosphere of a buried
is an amazing map.
Like town under a
Again, well, I don't even think we'll ever get a map like Buried either.
Introduces new mechanics that aren't too complicated, and is honestly just a good old time. You have 2 new wonder weapons: the Paralyzer, which is a redemption,
and the Time Bomb, bro. We love that, and the Mark II if he's gonna conclude that one.
And the other wonder weapon, which is the ray gun.
They put that one in everything, bro.
Improvement to the original ray gun.
Yes, sir.
To the rest of the other zombie maps.
Mark III, then Mark IV, then Mark V, Mark VI.
Which allowed you
we
to
got
put
them all.
whatever wall guns in whatever area you wanted them to be in.
Yeah, Zombies had so much room to be innovative back then. That was one of the coolest things about it.
The map was easy and fun. It was a nice atmospheric time, and I enjoyed it. But now let's talk about Origins. Some state that Origins is the best zombie map ever, and I understand
the
why
craziest.
Completely. Origins brought back the original zombie crew and was the
everybody says it's #1. I mean, the more I play it, it's definitely top 5, but I don't know if it's
Origins
#1.
Was once again made by Jason Blundell, since Jimmy Zielinski was either swimming with the
no,
fishes
that man,
or burning in hell
that
somewhere.
man was gone.
Okay.
He gone.
That was kind of mean. He's not fucking dead. He's just not making zombies anymore.
that man, yeah,
that made
he gone. He gone.
Applied it to this map as well. A great cinematic intro that introduces all the characters, an amazing atmosphere,
and redid the entire confusing story, and made it even more confusing. That's what I love.
Muddy areas and cool temple shit. The map's wonder weapons were 4 elemental staffs that the player could build. The Panzer
and so much guides to figure out how to even just play this map.
Build one of the staffs. Origins to some could be a complex map on the surface, but when you get into the swing of things, it flowed greatly.
It was
also
beauty.
had one of the most controversial Easter egg cutscenes ever, which
had
people
making all of us
the whole
cry.
Zombie storyline was just a board game until
it
the
definitely
release of
was.
Black Ops 3.
It definitely, it still is. You don't even know how to play, gamer.
It was such a unique map, and where I liked a lot of the aesthetic design.
Hey, dude, he played BO2. That's the funniest part too.
Areas were wider, giving you space to move, and the map was quite big while not being annoying like Transit, but more free and open to explore. It encourages you to explore the area you're in and go around the map.
Yeah, but nobody liked the Panzer, bro. Panzer Round 8 is the biggest Call of Duty Zombies meme of all time, too.
Countless nights where I would just stay up till 4 in the morning looking up how to upgrade the ice staff while me and my best friend would discuss.
I mean, you just never figure it out.
We didn't really fucking know.
They'd be like, "What is it?"
The lore at the time.
They'd be like, "What is it, my dad?"
It's nonsense.
Yeah.
It's just
the theory videos. What is it, man?
So strong that it created
Where
a
are
zombie
we?
era in the following game, while also tying a little ribbon to the
I'm bringing it back to BO3 Garage, bro.
Overall, Zombie had its ups and downs. Yet we all continue to run trains, complete Easter eggs, and get annoyed when we went down and never take accountability for our actions.
I mean,
so for
true,
that,
bro.
chaotic
It's
as it
only
was,
BO2.
I always loved Black Ops 2 Zombies. I'll go back and play.
I think that's what also made it more iconic. Is there was great things and and bad things. It wasn't all
Black
great.
Ops 2's campaign
you know?
is interesting when you look at how people perceive it.
Campaign for
Multiple
BO2 was
choices.
fire too.
You're in the clan.
You're in the clan.
Over the top missions. I recently finished the 3
I mean,
Modern
yeah, that's
Warfare
what it is.
campaigns as well as the Black Ops 1 campaign, and hot take, I honestly prefer those campaigns to Black Ops 2. Today we all have the
Dang. I mean,
benefit of hindsight, and I'm
I
not gonna lie
agree.
about the campaign
BO1's
being
camp.
better
It's just
than
because it's
the series, even though some
historic.
people might believe
That's
that.
why.
And I'm not going to say that it's a
BO2's was
perfect
still
standalone
really
campaign
good.
either. In 2013, The Last of Us came out, which was a single-player
Oh,
experience
and that
full
came
of
out
immersion,
literally
good writing,
right
and
after
beautiful set
BO2.
pieces. This is Black Ops 2. Is it an unfair comparison?
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah.
So
Oh
stop
yeah.
doing it.
It's Call of Duty.
It's not
I
fucking
mean,
Red Dead 2. It's
exactly.
Not stop putting it up here. Black Ops 2's campaign.
It's
isn't a
still a
Picasso
really good
painting, so
campaign,
you
but I
won't
agree,
wait
it's
too
definitely
high.
not as
It's a
great as
fun
those.
action movie with the same
Yeah.
cheesy, over-the-top action shit that you could find with an any
Some
action
very
movie. Some of the
cinematic
sets are
stuff.
stiff and repetitive. The
Yeah.
choices aren't as meaningful as they might have seemed in 2012, and the AI at times can be fucking.
The story was
but
really
I
expansive
don't give
though.
a shit. In all honesty, it was goofy and action-packed.
Compared to
When I
the
played
way
Black
they
Ops,
make
I wanna
Illusion
ride
of
a horse
Choice
with
in
a gun, take
2022,
over a robot,
it was way
glide
better.
like a squirrel and go on a rampage. If
Yeah.
I really wanted a God of War experience, I'd go play God of War. This is Call
I
of
mean,
Duty. It's
exactly.
an experience that only
Yeah.
lasts a couple of hours. The funny thing is, though, is I'm
It's
saying
like a little
that Black
movie.
Ops 2 isn't good as like these real story games that are made strictly for single-player experiences.
Exactly.
Like, after Black Ops 2, you got some really shitty campaigns.
Tringle
I don't
Boom?
take this one for granted.
Yeah,
The
no,
game is a
BO2
revenge story
was
from all sides.
the
There's
last
twists
of
and
the
turns
best,
from the
I
past and
feel
present,
like.
and you have to play between the past and present from the
And the
perspective
best
of
that
Alex
did
Mason and
alternate
Sam Davis.
choices.
And that's why this campaign isn't as good as some of the other ones, including Black Ops 1.
I mean, I agree.
Hello. David Mason is really fucking
I
cool.
liked
Harper's a
IW's.
fun sidekick because it's Michael Rooker, and Michael Rooker is just awesome.
Michael Rooker.
But the futuristic segments are trumped by the flashbacks where you get to play as Alex Mason and Woods. Menendez is also a good villain. I don't want to skim over him. He's more
I mean, he's
complex
one of the
than
more
any other Call of
iconic
Duty
villains.
villain. To be fair, though,
Yeah.
it really isn't that hard
Of
to
all
outdo him.
time, but I agree.
Okay. He ties right into the story and is the reason why.
Hey,
the campaign
don't get
is
anything
popular
put
as
inside
much
your
as it
body.
is. He has
That's
gripes
what Black
with
Ops 3 taught
characters,
me.
He has history with characters, and he's tied directly to every character. I know I'm not saying much about the COD campaign. I don't just think there's that much to say. Overall, I enjoy the Black Ops 2 campaign as a fun action movie. I still prefer Black Ops 1 in the realism aspect. Having real-world figures and the whole plot with the
It's playing
numbers
the
and
Quarto
stuff
del Hotel in the
was
background,
really
bro. I
good.
love
also
that
still
song.
prefer the 3 Modern Warfare
Fire
campaigns.
song.
It sounds like I'm discrediting.
I don't know if I prefer
Go
the
play it
Modern
if you have
Warfare
time.
campaigns
It's a
over
fun
Black
time
Ops'.
waster game.
Black Ops
You don't
1
have
and
to pay
2's
too
at
much
least.
attention and you can just enjoy what's going
But yeah,
on.
I enjoyed
And
them.
still better than some of the shit that came out after.
Oh wait, most of the stuff that
So,
came out after,
you did
yeah.
it. You made it
We
through
made
the
it.
old days of
BO2
YouTube,
is nostalgic.
multiplayer,
And I'll
the
miss it
over-the-top
forever.
campaign
And we'll never get it back.
You
And
also
I'm
got to
crying.
see my childhood from my perspective for
And
a
every
little over
5
an hour.
seconds of
Before you go on
editing.
with the rest of your day, I want to touch on a word that you've heard multiple times throughout this video, and that's nostalgia. A question
I'm
I've
curious
thought
to
about
hear
even
what he has
before
to say
scripting
about
this
that.
video
Look at this
that I now
modern
wanna present to
gameplay.
you with is, if a game of the exact same quality of Black Ops 2 released today, would you still like Black Ops 2 more? While making this video, I'm a 20-year-old man who has graduated from high school.
I don't think
paid
so.
Taxes, found love.
I don't think so.
Lost love, made friends, lost friends, gone to college, dropped out of college, and is now chasing a passion project while dealing with doubt, insecurity, success,
I mean,
failure, and
like
thousands
all
of stresses
20-year-olds,
that we have
including
to deal with
myself.
every day.
Yes.
In this little game we call life.
Yes.
And in 2012, I was a 10-year-old kid. A kid who would never have thought we would have gotten 100K on YouTube.
I mean, yeah, I was
A kid
14.
who would have never thought we would have gone through the character arc that we did.
Same.
A kid who didn't know what was yet to come. But what
Exactly.
we didn't know was that hours of fun, laughs, and nostalgia were being made on a game that he played.
And we're
every day.
also coming
And I
to
don't
an
think
end.
most of us feel this way about the older stuff because we were kids.
Exactly.
It's more just a general passing of time for everyone. Some of you watching this are like me, the idiot kid who is an adult now. But some of you were teenagers.
I am that idiot.
Enjoying that fast period of life.
And I'm
while
trying to figure
also
out what to
gaming
do
every day
now.
After high school, and now
That's
most
true.
of you aren't those kids anymore. You have real jobs, real
Yes, sir.
responsibilities. Some
Yes,
even
sir.
families and children. Even some of you watching this might have been that adult who played the game with your children and
Yep.
friends as time passed and now you're older and you watch your kids grow older and you are now reflecting on the older times. Age doesn't matter when it comes to nostalgia. We all have nostalgia.
Yeah,
Change is fucking
I agree.
scary.
Yes,
And it comes
it is
and goes
extremely
super quick.
scary.
When life gets hard or we deal with challenge, it's really easy to look at our past where everything was simple. Regardless
Yeah.
of age and position, we were all much younger and different from who we are today. And that's why these games are so important.
That's why they come
aren't just
back.
Old games, but time capsules
It's
of our past.
exactly.
Old positions of life where you could look back and reflect on the old
It's who you once
It can
were.
be sad sometimes, I know, but you're always grateful it exists. But
Of
today
course.
isn't all bad either. Shit might seem grim. You might not like the games you play now or the life you live, but in 10 years, you might come to the same crossroad that we're at right now.
And then there's peaks and valleys.
Bad games,
yep.
Fun games, and sad
This
games.
is where
And sometimes it doesn't always matter about
that.
what the game is out of 10, but more about what you made out of that game.
True.
When you were sad or
it's
scared,
not always the review.
You built that dirt house.
It's
and
the
found
experiences
those
along the
diamonds
way.
and saved the world as Master Chief, or you went 25-8 on Nuketown 2025.
Exactly,
That
exactly.
helped you forget about all the white noise in the world. And that's why these games will always be so important. That's why even if Black Ops 2 was
that's the best quality that a game can do, you know?
Because I can never let
makes
go
you
of that
forget
kid who didn't do anything
and
wrong
makes you enjoy.
and just wanted to play a game and make friends.
Exactly. Great video. Great video. Go check out this man's incredible video. But yeah, Dr. Skipper, incredible video content creator. But yeah, check it out. BL2 Nostalgic. Let me know if I do any more, y'all. But thank you again. We'll see y'all in that next one.